many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Oh, showtime here in the mountains. Hey, this is Good Morning Vail. We are live right here at Solaris for the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games. I got Maddie Evans back with us from Good Morning Vail. She's been on break for a little while. Nice to have you back.
It's nice to be back, and it's nice to be next to you. This is the first time, I want to say since the last GoPro Games, that you and I have been side by side, so I'm pretty excited about that.
It's going to be entertaining. We're going to leave it at that. This is the GoPro Mountain Games. There is a lot of stuff kicking off today as we look at the schedule. First thing, 8 a.m. this morning, one of the new additions to the fly fishing competitions for the GoPro Mountain Games. It's called Catch Wars. This is going to be a neat one. They're going to get in the boats. They're going to be groups of two fishing down the river. The river levels are big, so expect to see hopefully a lot of fish and some good adventures on the rivers. And then whoever wins that event makes it to the finals for the Coast of Two Fly Extreme this coming Sunday.
Which is something that you normally participate in.
I'm participating again.
Oh, that's exciting. So everyone, you can come watch Mark Sassy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can.
You don't need to do that.
No, you do need to do that.
So let me just talk about that one real quick, and we'll talk about everything throughout the entire show for the mountain games. But the venue for the first round of the Coast of Two Fly Extreme has moved from the Ford Park, the rugby field area, right over to Golden Peak. So it's going to be more spectator-friendly for the first round of casting. Second round of casting takes place at the International Bridge, and that one is a show to behold.
I think that the fly fishing is going to be something that is very fun, but my personal favorite is the dock dogs, and that kicks off today too.
That's one of the longer events for the entire weekend because there's a plethora of different qualifying rounds for the dock dogs between the high jump that they have and the long jump that they have, so to speak. The pools are set up over at Lions Head. Lions Head is Go RVing's dog town, and that's where you want to be if anything to do with pets. If you want to hang out with your dog, bring your dog into the village. Make sure they're on a leash, and make sure you clean up after your dogs.
Also, maybe you're in the market for a dog. There's an adoption event taking place with the Eagle County Animal Shelter, so you can get yourself a forever friend.
A forever friend. You have a puppy.
I do have a puppy. Last year I brought Chippy, and I put a GoPro on his back, and then Chippy was the GoPro Mountain Games dog.
Hey, did you notice what's above us up here?
Yeah, the High Line. That's going to be a crazy event this year. And so far off the ground, these people are so bold in what they are doing. It's going to be so entertaining to watch.
That's a big addition to the slackline events this year, is a lot of focus around the High Lines. They are going to take Solaris Plaza here and turn it into Slackline Central once again. They're going to do demos. They're going to do slackline yoga, but a lot of stuff happening at about 75 to 100 feet above the ground. So don't just be looking down the whole time while you're at the GoPro Mountain Games. Look up.
For sure, look up. And also, if there's something that you've always wanted to maybe do is participate in some of the slacklining, you can come here and they'll teach you how to do it, which I've always wanted to do it, not very good at it, so I'm going to be here to try it.
It's going to be entertaining. Enough said. Hey, we want to thank our sponsors for our live coverage: Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, Casio, G-Shock, their smartwatches. They have a big race coming up, and they're going to be here in the village, and we're going to be talking with them during the show today. And also Bustang,
which is pretty exciting. We've got so many great people stopping by to give us some more information and some further detailing about the events taking place in the GoPro Mountain Games today and for the rest of the weekend, so make sure that you stay tuned in for the next 2 hours.
That's right. Get your schedule, find a place to park, bring your sunscreen, water, a bag, a light little rain jacket, and we're going to see you here at the GoPro Mountain Games for the next 4 days. We'll be right back.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Mustang.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Oh, baby, come on and say it now. Just let the words come out. Give me
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water. Crack a smile.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, 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 hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Ooh, look at that sunshine first thing this morning over the Gore Range. What a beautiful start to the official first day of the 18th annual GoPro Mountain Games. And we have some chilly temperatures first thing when you're standing in the shade. I can still see my breath as I'm standing here next to the covered bridge right in the heart of Vail Village, and also really in the heart of where things are going to be taking place for the GoPro Mountain Games. Now this morning, by about 8 o'clock, we're going to be seeing those temperatures in the low 40s. It's a little bit chillier than that right now, but by the time that Catch Wars kicks off on the Eagle River at 8 a.m., we're going to be seeing those temperatures right around 41 degrees. A lot of sunshine in the forecast today, so you're going to want to make sure that you put plenty of sunscreen on. And also, because our sunset, by the way, can we just say that we have officially surpassed the 8:30 mark. So 8:31 p.m. is our sunset tonight. And just think about this. By the time that you get over to the Ford Amphitheater to see Rapid Grass take the stage, we're just going to be starting to see those sunset colors come out under a nice clear sky. It's really going to be beautiful. Now we do have a chance of some rain in the forecast, but probably just bring that rain jacket with you. I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to be lasting or persistent, mostly just kind of scattered throughout the valley. And we're going to be seeing those highs in the 70s all along the I-70 corridor today, in the 80s if you're going to be heading down to the Front Range. But why would you want to do that? Because the GoPro Mountain Games are going on. You want to be here. Now, looking ahead in our forecast for what is coming our way for the weekend, I tell you what, I think that maybe GoPro Mountain Games has a partnership with Mother Nature, because this weather is absolutely phenomenal. We are looking at partly cloudy skies, mostly sunny skies, temperatures in the 60s during the day, and then overnight looking at those temperatures in the 30s and 40s. So we want to get that sunscreen, probably get a whole bottle of it, because you're going to need it through the weekend and also through the beginning of next week. But a big thank you to GMC for providing a look at this local weather forecast. And up next, even though we have all this sunshine, even though we have the GoPro Mountain Games, we're not done with skiing and riding just yet. And Maddie has your Breckenridge conditions next.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Mustang.
If you do not have enough activities to participate in this weekend with the mountain games going on, you can make your way over to Breckenridge and continue skiing. This is the last weekend that you can go skiing to finish off this incredible ski season that we've had. And Breckenridge is having a pretty quick turnaround time. So by the 14th of this month, they're going to be ready for Epic Discovery. And with their Epic Discovery, there's so many fun activities you can participate in. There's an alpine slide, an Alpineer Challenge course, which is pretty much a ropes course, a bounce house, a bungee trampoline, an expedition zipline tour, and so much more. So you can go up there and you can ski this weekend, and then next weekend maybe you feel like doing some ziplining, so you can get out there and participate in all of the fun mountain activities. And you can start your morning here at the GoPro Mountain Games and enjoy maybe some dock dogs or something, and then go over and get some runs in for the end of the ski season. We've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way, and we are going to have some great information from the experts of GoPro Mountain Games, so stay tuned.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs. TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Mustang.
Welcome back to the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games. As you can see right here at Solaris, this is Hub Central for Slackline, Geartown, Sarah Frank with the Vail Valley Foundation. How are you, dear?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Happy first day of Mountain Games.
I know. Another year has gone by, and it's once again bigger and better, ever-changing, ever-evolving, this event. How long has it been? Has it been like 18 or 19 years?
It has, yeah, absolutely. 18 years, started really from a vision of Joel Heath, and he's actually here this weekend, I've heard.
How fun.
Yeah, so he'll be around. Vail Valley Foundation has been involved for just over 10 years now, and it's really just become one of our favorite events of the year.
And it's a year-long process from starting it, getting new sponsors, making a new plan of attack, everything down to, I was walking around at Golden Peak yesterday, and the signage, like you're updating everything all the time because there's always new things to incorporate. So it's ever evolving.
It really is. It's the best part about it is it's to celebrate this mountain lifestyle and music and art and athletics, and so it's an easy event to continue to engage sports as they evolve and engage the group that really lives this lifestyle and loves and enjoys it.
So let's get into it. What's going to be like hot? What do you think's going to be? I know what it's going to be right now because we're standing under it. But what do you think's going to be the spectacle of the mountain games this year. We have high water, so big events on the water. That's going to be really cool, but also high up in the air with this the highline, slackline stuff is pretty neat.
Yeah, I think today is a great example of two things that will be highlights. So we kick off this morning at 10 a.m. with Steep Creek up in Red Cliff. It is fan favorite, athlete favorite every year. It is a tough run of water, so I'm told. I have never tried it.
But it is.
I'm a lake girl.
The water's
I like to
big.
watch. But we'll start with our some of our best kayakers up there in Steep Creek. There's some of our UMC athletes as well. And then later today we shift to, like you said, this event that's right above us here. It is our Highline event this year.
Yeah.
It is brand new and it is 50 feet off the ground, and it is absolutely going to wow people as they come in to check it out.
So we have our camera lady, Elise, taking a shot of your Highline. There it is right there. And this is where, and the thing's only like an inch wide.
Yeah, it is.
I'd be afraid the thing's going to just snap.
Well, and it's, I'd be nervous just trying to stand on it, maybe even just laying down up there, but those guys are going to get up there. They're speed walking on it. They're doing freestyle tricks, and then they are doing an event called the Highline Rumble.
Where there's two people on the line?
Correct.
Come on.
So the whole goal of that one is to knock your partner off and proceed to the next round. So,
knock your partner off of the Highline.
So, it's something you're not going to want to miss out here. It's right here in Solaris Plaza, right in the heart of the action, and then really close to the kayak hole where we also have freestyle kicking off today.
And then Lion's Head. Let's not leave Lion's Head out of this equation because Lion's Head big for the GoPro Mountain Games year. Now, what's happening over there?
Absolutely. So Go RVing Dogtown is going to kick off any moment in Lion's Head. It kicks off at 9 a.m. this morning with Dock Dogs. Year after year, Blue Buffalo Dock Dogs hits with our spectators is one of the top events they love to see. You had talked a little bit about it earlier.
Yeah.
We've got Big Air happening today. We also have Dueling Dogs, which is one of my favorites.
Two dogs going down at the same time, different tracks.
At the same time, correct. And then we are actually debuting two new things this year. One, for those of you that have a canine that you feel like could compete, we are doing Try Dock Dogs this year. So Thursday, Friday afternoon, your pooch can give it a shot if you would like.
Oh.
We also have our Canine Super Wall. So Farmer Dave, if you have not met him yet, he is our Aussie announcer. Quite the personality. We love him. He is running an event called the Canine Super Wall, and it is basically dogs that are training to jump to a certain height over a wall. So another great event that kicks off down in Lion's Head today.
And it's pretty neat. And right there at the Arabelle, right on the where the ice rink normally is, there's a lot of cool things that are going to be set up in that area for demonstrations. So make your way to Lion's Head, make your way to Vail, make your way to Golden Peak. Be a part of the GoPro Mountain Games because it's big this year. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. We're excited.
And we're going to talk, hopefully every day we get to check in with you.
I'll be back.
All right. You're making your way up to Homestead Creek.
I'm off
Be
to
safe.
Homestead.
Have a safe trip. We'll be back with more of the show. I got Maddie with a look at that weather report. We are live at the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
This is a live shot of the I-70 corridor, kind of looking down towards the town of Vail, and you can see that sun has made its way out, and those temperatures are starting to warm up. First thing this morning, we are going to see those temperatures into the low 40s, so it is going to be a beautiful day. Beautiful sunshine throughout the course of today. Maybe a slight chance of precipitation, about a 20% chance, so just make sure as you're getting out there, you are packing that rain gear with you, and you are reapplying your sunscreen throughout the course of the entire day. As those temperatures do start to cool down later into this evening, we will see them get into the mid-40s again with that chance of rain continuing throughout the course of today. So just make sure, like I said, that you bring that rain gear with you. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, maybe headed down from Denver, the temperatures down there are going to be nice and warm. 84 degrees in Denver, 74 degrees in Vail, 72 in Avon, and then 77 in Eagle. You can see here in Eagle County, we are seeing that 20% chance of precipitation throughout the course of today. As we take a look ahead into the weekend, we are expecting beautiful sunshine for the entire course of the GoPro Mountain Games, though, so get out there and enjoy the sunshine. On Friday, we are going to see a little bit of cloud coverage, but a high of 69 degrees, and then on Saturday, a high of 67 with mostly sunny skies. On Sunday, we are expecting beautiful sunshine and those temperatures to cool off just a little bit, so it is going to be a great weekend to get out and soak up that sunshine. Coming up next, we're going to check in with Ashley Prill, who has a look at the road report.
This road report is brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust, with locations in Avon, Frisco, Glenwood Springs, and Basalt.
For your road report this morning, I wanted to talk about parking for the GoPro Mountain Games. That's going to be important. You know, let's say you want to come over for that 2 o'clock slackline show at the Solaris, right? Well, the top portion of the parking garages, you can see right here, it is reserved for overheight vehicles and vehicles with loaded roof racks. So if you have bikes or kayaks on top of your car, this is where you want to come. Now, all of the parking at the garages is completely free right now. You just need to make sure that you hold on to your ticket. Now, if you want to leave your car overnight, though, there will be a fee of $25. So just keep that in mind if you're planning on, I don't know, sleeping in your car tonight, maybe? I'm not suggesting that, but I'm just saying, if you're leaving your car here, it is going to be a $25 overnight fee. So if you are going to be parking on the top of the structure, you want to make sure that you do have that oversized vehicle. Otherwise, you want to park down below. And once the parking structures are filled up, then they're going to be allowing parking on the south frontage roads. Also, might as well just bike or take the bus. And if you want to find the schedules for the bus, it's going to be running from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. And you can go to eaglecounty.us or you can go to vailgov.com to find more information. Let's see who's parking over here. Oh, look who's following the rules outside TV. Oh, check that out. Yeah, so listen, we have a lot of great people here in town. We want to make sure we fit all of you because we're expecting over 80,000 spectators for this event. So park accordingly or ride your bike accordingly. All right, we have more live from the GoPro Mountain Games coming up right after this break.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. For all your car's big O no's, there's always a big O yes. Get up to $70 off select sets of Michelin and BF Goodrich tires, plus up to $120 in additional mail-in rebates when using your Big O card.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
I noticed the shift when we went from no phone to phone and the difference in what they spent their time doing.
Why Khadijah chose Verizon.
I listen to music throughout the entire day pretty much. My earbuds are always in.
You're mostly watching things on your phone. Yeah. Verizon lets me manage the time they spend on their phone, who they're texting with, all of that. They get their freedom. I get my peace of mind.
The network more people rely on gives you more. Like the new Just Kids plan, the perfect first phone plan for young users. Plus a free Samsung Galaxy when you switch. That's Verizon.
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
One of the most important resources we have in the Valley is our local library, and I'm here with Tegan Dagas from the Eagle Valley Library District. You got some exciting new improvements going down at the Eagle Library this year.
We do. We started our expansion and renovation project at late 2018, and we're going to wrap it up this fall. So we're really excited for our patrons to see our new library.
And what exactly is going to be going on here?
So we are going to be adding more space. One of The best probably improvements is our children's area is going to be expanding, so families will have an opportunity to have a place for interactive play, a dedicated story room, and also a dedicated craft area, so we can get as messy as we want and not worry about the carpet.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, so expect glitter and glue. And then we're going to be upstairs, we're going to be adding some quiet study areas so people can come in and work on whatever projects they need to in a quiet environment. We're going to be expanding our local history archives as well as our community room. So our community room can be one big functioning room, and we can also divide it so our local patrons can have 2 separate meetings in the rooms if they need it. And then we're going to have an outdoor reading terrace as well as an outdoor pocket park. So we're really excited about the new features for the library.
You're really just making this the best library in the world. That's such a variety of things that are being added.
We're really excited, and we hope we put in something for everyone. And I forgot the teens. The teens are very important, and we've created a dedicated space for them as well as their own gaming room. So they can go into a room, shut the door, and be as loud as they want and not disturb the rest of the patrons.
Like Dungeons and Dragons or video game gaming room?
Video game gaming room, and then we also do Dungeons and Dragons, but we'll probably spread that out into the community room.
Yeah, okay, wow. So not only quiet study library, but also fun library. Kids can make a mess, families can have a good time there. Just like I said, offers everything.
Yeah, very active first floor, and then the quiet areas will be upstairs on the second floor.
Now, while all this construction is going on, you still have library resources available.
We do, so we're still open, which is really impressive. We wanted still to provide the library access to our patrons, but as the project gets nearer to completion, that access is going to be a little bit smaller than what our patrons are used to. So come summer, we're going to have like a tiny little pop-up library for the children's area, because we're going to be going into the children's area and changing that. And then as far as upstairs, we've had to move some shelving around to accommodate the new entry that we're going to be getting, which is going to be fabulous. It's gorgeous. And so patrons are going to see just a little bit of change within the library, but with patience, we will be opening a new one this fall. So hopefully everyone will be okay with the tiny little bit of a squeeze in the beginning, but it'll be a beautiful library for them to enjoy later.
Well, it should go by fast, and if it opens as planned in the fall, this really is going to be a big, gorgeous new addition to the library.
We're super excited about it. So this has been in the works since 2007. So we've been, that was when it was first on the table, and then of course with the economy we held off. So we're really excited that we were able to kind of complete the dream this go around.
Yeah, oh, it sounds so exciting. I can't wait to see it unveiled.
You will have to come to the opening party.
Oh, I absolutely will. Especially that pocket park, so not just indoor stuff, but then the reading terrace and the pocket park. This is really going to make the Eagle Library the premier library in the Valley, I think.
We hope so, and to add the outdoor amenities, I think will be important to our patrons.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on this morning, Tegan. Much appreciated. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. So as Tegan said, library should be finished in construction this fall, but don't fret. You can still attend your Eagle Library in the meantime.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Here's a live shot from the Beaver Creek Village area. You can see a nice, peaceful up there first thing this morning. Grass finally starting to turn green, and lots of sunshine for us around Eagle County once again as we make our way through the start of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games. We are here in Vail. Town's starting to kind of wake up. The buzz is around. Things get going between 8 and 9 o'clock today, and they're going to continue all the way through Sunday. And our weather all the way through Sunday looks to be relatively stable. Some sunshine throughout the daytime, pretty good temperatures, not too warm, cool evening lows, but not below freezing. River levels are starting to rise. A lot of activities taking place on the water, and that's what's going to be happening today up at the Steep Creek Championship at Homestake Creek, just off the grid here about a half an hour. Our weather throughout the daytime, 70s. Tonight, we're going to see temperatures about 45 degrees. Sun's going to set at 8:31. There's a 20% chance of maybe a passing shower or a thunderstorm. And keep this in mind. If you're going to be making some plans to go doing some skiing or snowboarding at Breckenridge, once again, they are opened this weekend, Saturday the 8th and Sunday the 9th, for the final 2 days of their season. And their weather today, we're going to see temperatures mid-mountain, which is over 11,000 feet, about 53 degrees. Sunny throughout the daytime, maybe with some passing thunderstorms. And they're going to open for skiing and snowboarding once again Saturday and Sunday. Your 5-day forecast, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, temperatures hovering mid to upper 60s around Vail. Mostly sunny every day. A few days with a few more clouds. There's always a chance of a pop-up shower or a thunderstorm. So if you're here for the GoPro Mountain Games, pack a light rain jacket into your bag along with sunglasses, sunscreen, a hat, drink plenty of water, and come and enjoy. We want to thank the Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report. We are taking a break, and then down here on the plaza, we got Chris Anthony. She's going to be checking in with Maddie about all and everything GoPro Mountain Games. We'll be right back.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Mustang.
You work hard for your weekend, so make the most of it through Mustang, a service designed by CDOT to change the way you move. Mustang delivers passengers to destinations throughout the state, 7 days a week. So whether you want to spend your Saturday touring a brewery in Fort Collins, seeing friends in Colorado Springs, or climbing a peak near Vail, you only need to grab the reins and go. Weekend service is now available on all routes.
You visit the mountains for a reason. You work hard, you play hard, you earn your turns. You want to stay active. That's where we come in. If you're the type of person who likes to visit the mountains to relax and play, then you're our type of person. We specialize in treating mountain injuries for mountain people. So if you want to get back to biking, skiing, and playing in beautiful Colorado, come see the surgeons mountain locals and visitors have trusted for over 30 years. Vail Summit Orthopedics Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Engelin Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
The man, the myth, the legend, Chris Anthony, and you're kind of switching gears. You're not doing winter right now. You're doing summer activities.
And it turns summer just in time. Look at how beautiful it is out today.
I know. It's wonderful. That sunshine feels so nice.
It feels really nice. It's been a good winter, which means that the rivers are coming up, and it's going to be perfect for the GoPro Mountain Games and all the river events, which are just only a portion of what's happening here.
I know. And you've got a pretty official title this year.
I am the GMC UMC Wrangler. So I've actually been doing this for the last couple of years. So part of the GoPro Mountain Games is the Ultimate Mountain Challenge, sponsored by GMC. And it's the overall athlete. And they've kind of every year changed the formula around a little bit. How do you choose the overall female and male athlete? And this year I think it's going to be really, really cool because it's going to only be 6 events. So the athletes that choose to be part of the UMC, they have to sign up and declare 6 events. They're part of the UMC. One of those events is required, and that is the Pepe's Face-Off that will take place Sunday afternoon. So that means that by Sunday morning, we're going to know who's in the standings, and then they got to all go face each other on Pepe's Face-Off. But part of the qualifying, what they have to declare is they have to declare 1 river event at least and 1 bike event. So a lot of the guys are doing either the short track sprint, guys and girls, and also they're doing maybe something on the river like the steep chase today. There's the freestyle, but they're doing all sorts of things. But they have to choose 6 events. only 6 events, but it's all going to come down to that Pepe's Face-Off. What's also really neat is that it's going to make a more diversified group of athletes, but it's brought back people like Josiah Mindaw, who's the world champion, Xterra champion, and he's here. Gretchen Reeves is coming back. She's won the Ultimate Challenge in the past, but she's mainly a mountain biker, but it's going to force her into other fields. And we also have Mike Closier, who's 59 years old, but one of the greatest endurance athletes of all time. But he's coming out of sort of the GoPro retirement to come back, and he could be a threat. So there is no age class. It's going to be a really neat thing, and my job is to keep track of who's in the standings, who's playing, and how the point system's all going to work out.
So your job is really to manage the algorithm.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and just keep track of the athletes. There is 24 athletes. We have 9 women competing and 14 guys. Did I do that math right? But already the algorithm's getting me off. But it's I'm supposed to really kind of wrangle them together and let them know what's going on and where they're standing and how they're going to play it out. So it's going to be a fun 4 days. It starts today for the GMC UMC Ultimate Mountain Challenge.
So I see why you get the term the Wrangler, because you do have to keep track of all of these athletes. And something that we were talking about before the show is there are certain events, the more intense events, that kind of bump your point system throughout. So the people that are participating in that Steep Creek Chute today, their points are going to be just a little bit higher than those people competing in the freestyle event.
Exactly. There's a multiple. So if you are competing in like a pro division and you end up on the podium in that, it's definitely going to be worth more points than, say, if you're in the open division and end up on the podium, because it's obviously the difficulty and the level of competition. As well as like in the mountain biking, that's where it's going to play big. Are you going to be in the pro division or the expert open division? One, of course, is going to do more laps, and one's doing a little less laps, but the competition is a little bit off. So you have people like Gretchen Reeves, who was a professional mountain bike racer, but she's going to do like the expert open. So maybe her multiple comes down a little bit, but it gives her a greater chance to end up on the podium. So that's where you want to be, is on the podium, because this is going to be a really tight race for whoever is going to be the overall champion.
I mean, and the moment of truth when you do announce the overall champion, that's a pretty big celebratory minute.
Yeah, and we're designed it so it used to be where everybody was part of it and every event counted, so it got so confusing and we didn't know who was standing where. But every day we're going to have who's on top, but for sure Sunday morning we're going to know who is in the final running for this challenge, and those individuals have to face each other in this on the Pepe's Face, which is going to be right there in front of us, and we get to watch it. And this year they're going to earn it.
Which is pretty entertaining, only because there's still snow on Pepe's Face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. Nothing's going to be easy this year at the GoPro Mountain Games. They've raised the standards all over. Even the slack line, they raised the standards. It looks like it's 50 feet off the ground here.
Yeah.
So it's the rivers are running high. The mountain bike courses are they're going to be interesting. The mud run is really going to be a mud run this year. They won't have to bring water in. It's there. So everything is this is going to be a great GoPro Games.
Chris, thank you so much for coming out and meeting us this morning, soaking up some sunshine with me. Coming up next, we're going to take a look at that full weather forecast with Mark, so stay tuned.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
All right, good information from Chris Anthony. We're going to check in with Chris throughout the course of the next 4 days, every day, to find out his take on activities during the GoPro Mountain Games. So we'll keep you posted on that. He's got some great information. Let's talk about your outlets at Silverthorne sponsored weather today. They're located at exit 205 with great savings all the time on everything for everybody. Sun is shining here now. It's making its way over the rooftop of Solaris, starting to spread some nice sunshine here on the spot where the ice rink is in the wintertime. It's going to be slackline central. Here's your weather for the day for Vail. We're going to break 70 degrees mid-afternoon with a slight chance, 20% chance of maybe a passing shower or a thunderstorm. We'll see evening lows tonight, still pretty warm, upper 40s. So once again, we're staying above freezing. So the rivers, the snow is going to continually melt throughout the evening time also, seeing those river levels bump up even more. The Eagle River this morning is at about 2,100 cubic feet per second. Breckenridge temperatures mid-mountain, over 11,000 feet mid-mountain, 53 degrees. They've got skiing and snowboarding available once again this weekend, the 8th and the 9th, for their final weekend of operation for the 2018-2019 ski and snowboard season. And then they open next Friday for their Epic Discovery and all things summer for Breckenridge. It's going to be beautiful. It's a beautiful day here. Make it to the GoPro Mountain Games. Get into town. All right, we have a book report coming up after the break.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvale.com.
Part of travel is the journey, and it's not only about where you're going, but how you get to your destination. With over 35 years of experience, Epic Mountain Express is the best way to begin your trip to the Rockies. Enjoy complimentary Wi-Fi and relax in the comfort of our shuttles and SUVs. With service out of Denver International and Eagle County Airport, trust our professional drivers to get you there in confidence and comfort. Start off your trip right with Epic Mountain Express.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
All right, it's time now for your book report, brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Check out their website, evld.org, for more information. Let's get some information going about activities for kids and for teens during the summer months. Now, reading, once again, kind of a tried and true way to keep your head in the game as opposed to staring down at your video games all the time, which is big right now. Let's talk about Summer Reading Buddies you're going to find. This is one of the events that happens at our Eagle Valley Library District Libraries, Gypsum and Eagle in Avon. Summer Reading Buddies, it pairs teen volunteers with younger kids for an hour or so of one-on-one shared reading once a week. Buddy pairs read together, they play reading-based games and participate in group activities. You're going to find this available at the Gypsum Public Library Thursdays. You're also going to find it at the Avon Public Library on Wednesdays, and it's not going to be available at the Eagle Public Library this summer because they are doing the renovation and expansion project. But it's just another way to kind of get engaged, get the kids reading, get the teens kind of helping the kids, the younger kids, get into reading also, because it's one of those skills that once you get it mastered, it's something you're going to have for the rest of your life, and it's very important. Go to evld.org for more information. We're going to find Ashley now. Ashley roaming around somewhere with Epic Morning. Let's find out where she's at.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
Look what I found. Yep, that's about as close as I'm ever going to get to a kayaking career, but you can too. As you make your way throughout the village, there's a lot of excitement and a lot more people that are out here than they typically are on a daily basis. Now, we're cruising through some of the plush grass here, and coming up, you are going to find the LL Bean Gear Town. Now, why is Gear Town important? Well, mostly because of free stuff. That's right. So I've done a little sleuthing to find out about some of the giveaways they're going to be doing today. So they all start around 3 o'clock, and GoPro is going to be kicking it off. By the way, look at all the traffic. We got this guy backing up with the kayaks, got that back there. A lot of things happening here in the village. So listen, oh hi, good morning. GoPro is going to be kicking off the giveaways today at 3 o'clock with their giveaway, and rumor has it they are going to be giving away at least one GoPro per day, so that's pretty rad. Also at 3:30, LL Bean is giving away an 11-foot stand-up paddleboard. That is amazing. Also then at 4 o'clock, oh look at this right here, GMC, they're getting all set up. They're going to be doing their giveaway. You just have to come on over and chat with these guys. They'll let you know what's going on with each and every one of their giveaways. Then the giveaways continue at 4:30. Bosch is going to be doing their daily giveaway, and they'll either be giving away Bosch gear or Troy Lee helmet designs. And then at 5 o'clock, Wild Tonic will be doing their giveaway. And look at this, Wild Tonic right here. They are some kombucha. Yum, yum, yum. Looks like they have mango ginger on top, potentially. Well, we have more headed your way right here from the GoPro Mountain Games. So much to show you, so much to tell you about. There's a lot happening, so don't go away.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Bustang.
You visit the mountains for a reason. You work hard, you play hard, you earn your turns. You want to stay active. That's where we come in. If you're the type of person who likes to visit the mountains to relax and play, then you're our type of person. We specialize in treating mountain injuries for mountain people. So if you want to get back to biking, skiing, and playing in beautiful Colorado, come see the surgeons mountain locals and visitors have trusted for over 30 years. Vail Summit Orthopedics Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Welcome to the land of those who do. $50 states, 50 bottles. Collect them all to get $100.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
This weather report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, live and on demand with any streaming TV service. Use the YouTube app in Apple TV and more to search TV8 Vail.
This is a live shot of Gondola 1 here in Vail, and things are starting to ramp up as everything's getting nice and set up for GoPro Mountain Games. Kicking off today is day number 1, which is always exciting because there's so many events happening. We are seeing some sunshine, and that sun is making the temperatures nice and warm out here. We are only going to see those temperatures warm up throughout the course of today, getting into the low 70s around the valleys, so it is going to be a very, very nice day. We are expecting that sunshine, so make sure that you do put on your sunscreen and you continue to put on your sunscreen throughout the course of today, and that you're staying hydrated out here. But you also do want to have a little bit of a rain jacket with you because there's a 20% chance of precipitation throughout the course of today. And continuing on into tonight, we are going to see an evening low of 45 degrees. If you are traveling along that I-70 corridor, make sure that you are traveling nice and safely on your way up to the mountains. We are looking at a high in Denver of 84 degrees. 74 in Vail, 72 in Avon, and then 77 in Eagle. A 20% chance of precipitation across all of Eagle County, so it is going to be nice and beautiful across the entire state of Colorado. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are seeing some more sunshine, maybe a little bit of cloud coverage, a high of about 69 degrees, and then on Saturday, a high of 67, mostly sunny skies. On Sunday, we are expecting beautiful sunshine, sunny all day long. Those evening lows dropping it down into the 30s, though, starting this weekend. So make sure that if you are going out to any of those concerts, you are nice and bundled up and prepared for those temperatures to cool down just a little bit. It is going to be such a beautiful weekend, so make sure that you get out there and you enjoy it. Coming up next, Mark is going to be talking with a professional kayaker, so stay tuned.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Bustang.
Good morning, Bill. We're live at the GoPro Mountain Games, live with a lady who's synonymous with some of the best kayaking on the planet, Emily Jackson. Good to see you again. It's fun talking to you every year. It's nice to catch up and find out where you and your family's travels have taken you. How was your year? How did everything turn out for you?
My year's been fantastic. You know, I started homeschooling my son, so now I'm just adding a whole new
Yeah,
so that's been good. And traveling, competing, you know, yesterday training, we got our lessons in between, and yeah, it's been really good. A lot of traveling, you know, been all over the place. Went and said goodbye to my favorite river before it got dammed, the Nile River in Uganda. And
what's the river? Your favorite river? What's it called?
The Nile in Uganda, in Africa. Yeah, okay. So there's dams popping up, and so I really appreciate, you know, free-flowing rivers like this one here, because they're getting rarer and they're, you know, amazing.
So let's talk about our water. Yeah. It's nice to see river levels are finally coming up. That snow finally starting to let go. What's your plan here for this year's GoPro Mountain Games? What are you going to be taking part in? What are you competing in? Obviously, the Ultimate Mountain Challenge is a big piece for athletes like yourself.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm planning on participating in most of the kayaking events. The only ones I'm not doing is Steep Creek this morning, simply due to the fact that the water's been low. So it's a little rocky, chances of injuring yourself's a little higher. And, you know, I'm here for fun and to enjoy myself, the longevity of competing. You know, I've competed here for 16 years.
Yeah.
So, I am doing the Ultimate Mountain Challenge. And this year they changed up the rules a little bit. You actually have 6 events specifically that you are competing in for the UMC. And it also has to have a bike, a run, and a kayak.
So what does that mean to you, like the bike and the run? Is that part of what you do on a regular basis also?
No, not at all. I mean, I do run, and I run often, but not at altitude here. That's a whole nother ball game. But the biking is going to be new. You know, I road bike a little bit, but the concept of mountain biking, I'm like, oh, there's a stick in the way. I think I'll hop off my bike and walk around it. And people are like, that's not mountain biking. I'm like, okay, well.
No, but so you go through and you do these competitions that are not your strong suit, so you may lack a little bit in terms of the timing, but then you make up for it with the kayaking thing. That's kind of the way that it works with all the athletes, right?
No, for sure. That's one of the reasons that they had us in 3 different disciplines, is that no one's at an advantage in the sense that they do all 3 very often. You know, one of them, everyone out here, you know, they're doing something they wouldn't do otherwise. So a lot of people, that's the kayaking, and that's kind of neat, you know, to see people get in a ducky or in an open boat or something and come do the downriver sprint.
Now, let's talk about what's coming up here in a couple of weeks for you and the U.S. team. What's happening with that?
Oh, yeah, we're heading to the World Championships for freestyle kayaking in Sort, Spain. So that's really exciting. Yeah, so a lot of Europeans are actually here competing at the Mountain Games this year because it's a great training platform for the World Championships. You're under a clock, it's hard judging, and so, you know, this season has been filled with a lot of, you know, international athletes just trying to get ready for the World Championships.
And they need that time on that water, just that time on the clock. How does this venue, like right here where you do the freestyle, everything happens right here, how does it compare to something on the level of the Worlds?
You know, water levels change everything, so you never really know exactly. The feature looks great right now. It could be a wave tomorrow. You never know. It is a fantastic feature. You can perform all the high-scoring tricks. The one thing that makes it really good for training is the fact that nothing is given to you here. It's not an easy feature in the sense that someone who's learning a trick can go in there and just get it. And so for me, I'm like, oh, I have these tricks in my bag, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get them here. And so you work really hard for it. And training-wise, I think that's super important. I think it's super crucial because, you know, if you can do something in a more difficult feature, chances are you get somewhere easier and you'll be even better.
Good to see you, Emily.
Yeah, so
always
to be here.
Fun talking with Emily Jackson. Be sure to check out Emily here at the GoPro Mountain Games. She's competing in lots of events, including the Ultimate Mountain Challenge. We're going to take it to Ashley next. She's somewhere close by with Epic Morning. Thank you. Good job, girl.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Okay, so you just saw Mark and Emily right here at the International Bridge. This is really the center stage for the GoPro Mountain Games. At 1 and 3 o'clock today, there's going to be a Highline demo here. And then at 3:30, the GMC Freestyle Kayak Qualifiers take place right here. Now, you're going to see a lot of signs that have names like GoPro and GMC and things like that, but you're also going to see signs for Gore Creek, Gore Valley, Gore Promenade. Who is this Gore person that is the namesake for this place that we're going to be playing on all weekend long? Well, Lord Gore, he was an Irish aristocrat, and back in the mid-1800s, he came over to this area and he led this huge hunting expedition. Let me just tell you, he is not exactly a favorite character in the land of the locals here. He traveled with 40 men, also a brass bed. He had a linen tent that had to come with him, and then to top it all off, he also had a fur-lined toilet seat. First of all, number one, that's ew. But number two, with the sanitary practices in the mid-1800s, double ew. Anyway, but he slaughtered a lot of animals, and he just kind of did it for fun, didn't really use them. And so there's actually a petition to change the name of the Gore Range, the Gore Valley, all of these things, back to what the Ute Indians originally called it, which was the Shining Mountains. Hasn't really gotten a whole lot of traction, but crazy characters that are the namesakes around these places. And a big thank you to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. If you want to get back out doing what you love, make sure to give them a call. Coming up, I have a look at what's happening with your local weather forecast.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
My name is Eric Jackson, 4-time kayaking world champion. Welcome to my next adventure here along the Caney Fork River in Rock Island, Tennessee. The WSD F30 features wearable maps in full color display. I can download these maps to navigate offline in any environment or create a track log along the routes that I choose to explore. The Casio ProTrek WSD F30 smartwatch is the perfect companion when the time calls for outdoor adventure technology.
Geico for your boat.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts. Enjoy the day, but first, sunscreen.
Hey, look what I found, a weather expert here in Vail Village. You never know who you're going to run into at GoPro Mountain Games. This is Eric Jackson, by the way.
Good morning, everybody. And by the way, if you're about to go whitewater kayaking at 8 in the morning here in Vail, you need to know the weather. It's about 38 degrees. It's going to hit about 47 in about an hour, 53, 57, climb up. Anyways, sunny and beautiful. If you're not out here, get outside. But put a sweatshirt on for first thing.
Expert right here. Eric Jackson, by the way, if you weren't aware, founder of Jackson Kayaks, Emily's dad, who we just talked to, Emily. There she is over there. Eric, so for the conditions for you, are these ideal? Is this what you're looking for when you're out kayaking?
When you're in Vail, you're looking for sunny and warm, so the water's really cold, but this sun really warms you up. So these black gloves, like right now the sun's hitting them, feels real good.
It feels real good. So where are we going to see you throughout the weekend? What's your first thing that we're going to see you competing?
I'm training right now. I'm going to go down to the hole right here at the International Bridge. So I'll be down there paddling before people get up and out, try to get some early training in. And then we have freestyle this afternoon. I'm competing in that. And then tomorrow, hopefully, it'll be semifinals for freestyle. And I think I got like a 5K run or something going on.
Oh, no big deal. Okay.
Yeah, and then downriver sprint will be putting up way upstream and paddling and finishing here at International Bridge on Saturday morning. Then hopefully finals for freestyle Saturday. Sunday's 8-ball. All the excitement, people crashing and burning here on International Bridge, trying to race to the bottom, head-to-head type stuff. Got some sup events happening Sunday also. Anyway, lots of fun stuff.
You definitely know your GoPro Mountain Games schedule. That is for sure. And how many GoPro Mountain Games has this been for you?
Everyone since 2005, except for one, so whatever that is, I don't know, 13 probably.
Oh, just 13 probably.
Yeah.
And is your entire family here per usual?
Everybody's here. My son Dane, my daughter Emily, my wife, my youngest son Casey, who's 10, who's not competing. Oh, he's doing the mud run.
Okay.
And then my son-in-law Nick, and my grandkids Parker and Tucker. So yeah, everybody's here. It's
all right.
fun.
And really quickly, why should people check out Jackson Kayaks if they're going to be maybe they're seeing you today and they're inspired and they want to get a Jackson
Alpine
kayak.
Quest down in Eagle. Go to jacksonkayak.com, check out the stuff. We always have we have a lot of good instructional stuff and whatever, just like good place to kind of get your feet wet with it. And then go. You can rent kayaks. You can take instruction down here. Anyway, this is a great place to learn to kayak. The whole state is amazing, and this area right here is a great place to start. Alpine Quest in Eagle Vale.
Nice.
Maybe just Eagle, I don't know, but it's that way, downstream.
Yeah, no, you're right, Eagle Vale. And so before we let you go, we head into hour number 2. Eric, what's your favorite thing about being in Vail?
Favorite thing about being in Vail? I don't know, it's like coming home away from home. We've always stayed right here at the Sitzmark Lodge, and we know all the folks in there. They take good care of us. The different restaurants, the chef at Mountain Standard, and we'll eat up at Sweet Basil. The sushi place over here by the slack line. I don't know, it's like I don't know, it's a pretty amazing place. And then every once in a while we come in the winter and get to do some skiing, and so we see what really built Vail in the beginning. But I don't know, I think the summer activities here are pretty amazing too.
Nice. Home away from home for the Jackson clan. Well, thank you so much
Thanks,
for taking
Ashley.
the time, and good luck out there.
Thanks.
We'll
Good
see you on the river.
now.
Yeah. We'll see you on the river. All right. We're going to head into the open for hour number 2, so stay with us.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are live at the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games. We want to thank our sponsors, Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, Bustang, and also Casio Protect smartwatches. They're going to be here this next hour for an interview with you. It should be great. What a fun first hour. The energy's alive here in Vail, huh?
The energy is alive, and we've been running all over, chasing the sun and chasing the athletes, really, because there's some pretty cool people here.
And I've been chasing Maddie around trying to corral her because she's all fired up. It's like a little kid in a candy store.
I mean, way better than a kid in a candy store, because I'm a grown-up at the GoPro Mountain Games, and this is the kicking off day of it.
You've obviously been a part of the GoPro Mountain Games for a long time. You've enjoyed it. You've worked it. You've been involved in a lot of levels. What are you fired up for to see? Is there anything specific that you're kind of geeked on?
Of course, the dogs. That's where my heart is, you know? I love animals. I love the dogs. I love to see the dogs doing what they love to be doing, too.
I love seeing a plethora of competitions going on at the same time. Like, you can walk through Vail and stop by, check out kayaking, go up, check out climbing, go to Lion's Head, check out dogs jumping. Like, it's constantly going on, and that's one of the neat things about this event.
I know. I'm pretty excited about all of it, and I'm especially excited about that high line.
Yeah, so check that out, Saka. We got more information coming up. A great hour coming your way. Once again, we want to thank Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, Bustang, and Casio Pro Tech smartwatches. We will be right back with more coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Bustang.
Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
All right, let's take a look at that weather forecast brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties right here on Gore Creek between the covered bridge and the International Bridge. We got Maddie over here with one of the kayakers going to hop in the water to kind of check it out. Our river flows are on the rise once again. Finally, this river is starting to kind of rip a little bit. It's going to make for some really good activities when you're watching the 8-ball, when you're watching the kayaking. My suggestion, weather-wise, if you're coming to the GoPro Mountain Games today for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, make sure you bring some sunscreen because a lot of sunshine around today. It's going to be a nice warm day. Our temperatures going to be upper 70s. We might even hit the big 8-0. That's how warm it's going to be. There's a slight chance of maybe some rain coming our way this afternoon. Just a slight chance, maybe 20%. But with our pop-up showers here in the mountains, pack a rain jacket, a light rain jacket, sunscreen, sunglasses, and drink plenty of water and stay hydrated because there's a lot of activities and you're going to forget to put that sunscreen on. Denver temperature is nice and warm today. Look at those. Not really a percentage of moisture anywhere along the Front Range. For here in the mountains, upper 70s reaching from Vail down through Avon all the way to the west towards Eagle and Gypsum. Similar weather all the way through the rest of the week also with our 5-day forecast as we lead into the GoPro Mountain Games, the 2019 edition. Saturday, Sunday, it looks to be really nice. Sunday, as of now, calling for bright sunshine, but every day, all the way through the beginning of next week, we're going to see mostly sunny skies, a few clouds here and there, but perfect weather for this event, and the energy is building. Things are getting underway right now. All the vendors are getting set up, so make it to Vail for the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games. We want to thank Triumph Mountain Properties for bringing you this weather report. We're going to be taking a quick break. We got Ashley, more epic morning and more live from Vail for the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games. We'll be right back.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
So I'm making my way over to Lion's Head. That is going to be the headquarters of all things dogs this weekend. And as you can see, I'm leaving the LL Bean Gear Town, but there's several different entrances for you. And let's just kind of take a look. There's some great event information as you enter from this area. And then of course they also have the event maps all set up, plus the schedule. So it's just going to be a really easy way. Like, here we go right here. So like Friday, we have the Highline Speed Walk, we have the Highline Rumble on Saturday, and then it lets you know like the different whitewater events. Also, ooh, the food and beer garden, yes please. But you have a lot of information right here as you enter into Vail Village. But like I said, I am on a quest to head over to Lion's Head. Now typically the in-town shuttle runs back and forth between the two, but not this weekend. They're going to be dropping you off at the top of the Vail Transportation Center. The buses are going to be running from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And coming up, this is technically the second event of today at 9 a.m. They will have the Blue Buffalo Dock Dogs. The high jump, I believe, is going to be the first competition for the dogs. It's going to be the first wave. So, I'm sorry, the Big Air, that's what it is. The Big Air is going to be taking place at 9 a.m. at Lion's Head. So that's where I'm going. I think all of you should come on with me. And then, of course, we already have Catch Wars taking place on the Eagle River this morning. I mean, the 18th annual GoPro Mountain Games is already off to a beautiful start. And really, all we're missing is you. So make your way out, get on that bike, take a bus, come on over. We have a lot of things to do. We'll be right back after this break.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Christie Sports has 2 convenient bike shops in the Vail Valley, a new full-service shop in West Vail, and a rental shop on Bridge Street near Gondola 1. The experts at Christie Sports provide unmatched service and product knowledge, featuring mountain, bike path, and road bikes from Scott and Trek. Christie Sports has bike rentals for kids and adults, including free delivery. And expert mechanics guarantee 24-hour turnaround on basic tunes. When you need bikes in the Vail Valley, think Christie Sports.
Only the best.
Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum-quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
The Vail Valley is home to many entrepreneurs, but one that rises above the rest is Chris Pavona with Ski Town All-Stars. Chris, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having me once again.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You do such incredible custom hats, custom t-shirts, and we've started to be able to see them all around the valley now.
Yeah, we're definitely becoming a staple in the community with local companies, non-for-profits, and just kind of our logo branded wear as well.
And what I really love about Ski Town All-Stars is you're really an outdoor active brand, and you're actually getting out there and enjoying the outdoors. And you've been still backcountry skiing this year.
Yeah, we're still at it. A couple of the guys that work for me, big time skiers, Brian Finno, and we're still out there. 4:30 wake ups to get POW on the pass. Literally last week. So it's been pretty incredible. It seems like we're outside all the time, but we're definitely cracking the whip in the sweatshop as well.
Yeah, well, you've got such a great Instagram account. If somebody follows that and isn't familiar with the business, they'd think, man, all these guys do is just get out there and shred.
It's kind of a little bit of smoke and mirrors. Luckily, you can do that with social media, but we're definitely working, that's for sure.
Yeah, nose to the grindstone with not just these great new designs, but you also just got a brand new location.
Yeah, we're now located in Eastvale by the market, by the Sims Market, right next to Sync Performance. We've got we call it the Hat Bistro.
Hat Bistro.
Because you can come in and make a one-off custom by our hat baristas.
Hat baristas, I love that.
It's kind of the joke around the office now. We hired a full-time guy, Chris Inks, a local ski instructor. And yeah, we're running 2-3 part-time guys a day, just filling orders, production. And yeah, so basically you can come in there. We've got all of our blanks, all of our colors. We can design something right there on the spot and make it right there on the spot. So it's a pretty cool little thing we got going on out there.
So you can, just like these hats here, get a unique font, different colors, and just screen print it right on there.
Correct. Exactly. That's exactly the program. You pick a hat, you pick a color, you pick a saying. We design it right there. You can add a little bit of vector art here and there, and boom, you got a brand new custom hat, one-off, no one else in the world will have.
That's so unique. So cool. And so you've got some new hats that you're releasing this summer.
Yep.
Kind of run us through these guys.
So basically this is kind of our fun, funky line, very female orientated with some of our, everybody, Vail likes to party. So it's kind of Sunday fun day. Tequila made me do it, rosé all day.
The rosé all day is priceless.
Priceless. It's becoming a pretty popular term. And we like to really pick fun colors. Like this is our metallic pink or metallic cotton candy. This is our metallic rose gold. And then we've got some more summery things. What we like to try to do is, hats are so unique. So, for instance, we like to make this similar hat in similar colorways in a flat brim and then also a curved brim. And then our women's line is definitely a much smaller fit. Women tend to have a smaller head. My mom, when we first started, she couldn't wear any of the hats because she has a smaller head. So we basically tried to find a hat that fits a smaller head. And then you can't go wrong with a bucket.
They're so in style right now.
They're so in style.
Bucket hats, man.
Camo's so in right now. Bucket hats are so in right now. On the river, fishing, just trying to stay protected from the sun.
Yeah, no sunburns.
No sunburns, I know.
Yeah.
Gotta stay looking young.
So where can people find Ski Town All-Stars?
So basically, we have everything in our showroom in Eastvale. We're online at skitownallstars.com, and then we have a lot of great retail locations here in the valley. Lion's Head, we've got Vail 21, Double Diamond. In Solaris Plaza, we have Kid Sport, Skipper and Scout, Perch. And in Vail Village, we've got Craniology.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Chris. All over Vail, soon all over the world. Check out Ski Town All-Stars for unique custom hats. Check out their new spot in Eastvale.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
That sun is out and it is starting to feel so wonderful outside, so make sure that you get out and you enjoy that sunshine. We are expecting that sun to come out throughout the course of today, maybe a 20% chance of precipitation later this afternoon, so make sure that you are layering up with your sunscreen and you do have a protective rain jacket with you. For a high today, we are looking at about 70 degrees. That, like I said, that 20% chance of precipitation kind of making its way through the valley, and then later this evening those temperatures are going to cool down just a little bit. A low of about 45 degrees and that 20% chance remaining throughout the course of this evening. As we take a look at some of the surrounding ski resorts, it looks like we are going to see 59 degrees and mostly sunny in Vail, 58 in Beaver Creek, and then in Breckenridge, where you can get out and ski this weekend, and this is the final weekend you can get out there and ski, 53 degrees and then 61. It is going to be beautiful out there, so make sure that you get out there and you check out all of that sunshine. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow we are expecting a little bit of cloud coverage. I have about 69 degrees on Saturday, mostly sunny skies, 67 for the high during the day, and then on Sunday we are expecting some beautiful sunshine, so it is going to be a great weekend to get out there and enjoy all of the activities taking place here in Vail Village for the GoPro Mountain Games 2019. Today is the kickoff day. We've got so much more great information coming your way. We want to thank Oakley for bringing you this weather report this morning. Now stay tuned because we've got Brooke Shonsby here to give us some great information about one of the fabulous events.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Mustang.
Coyote Cafe is a Beaver Creek staple for its vibrant atmosphere, killer Mexican cuisine, including our new taqueria menu, and inventive scratch-made cocktails, craft beers, and signature margaritas. Catch live music on the patio, snag great après specials, watch the game on our big screen, or join the Mug Club. And make the Yoti, as the locals like to call it, your next stop for lunch and dinner. Open 7 days a week.
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Bustang.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Brooke Shawnsby joining us fresh off of her yoga adventures in Thailand. She is the executive director of the Vail Valley Charitable Fund. Nice to have you out here on a nice sunny day in Vail.
It's a beautiful day, queuing up for an awesome weekend of GoPro.
You dig the GoPro stuff?
Love
I
it.
feel like this is kind of, you're in the hub of this is what you like to do.
It's just there's something for everyone, right? You have yoga, which of course is one of my lifetime passions, but you have the slacklining, you have all the water sports, you have rock climbing, it's just the full spectrum.
Full spectrum.
Yeah.
Let's shift gears. Let's talk about the Vail Valley Charitable Fund because that's what the interview is all about.
Sounds great.
Tell us what it is.
Okay.
Nonprofit, amazing stuff you do, and then we'll get into the details about a big event coming up this summer.
Awesome. So the Vail Valley Charitable Fund, we've been around for 23 years, and we provide financial assistance to locals who are suffering from a medical crisis. So we do one-time grants for up to $5,000, and then if the need is great enough, we will put on a fundraiser to really help people dive into those medical bills and or pay for rent, put groceries, on the table to feed their families. So amazing organization. We've distributed over $8 million to over 1,600 families here locally in the Vail Valley.
I really love to see how, at times of need, how our community does come together on every level to help each other out. Even if you don't know who's in need of the help, people are around to give, and it's amazing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, unfortunately, these medical issues can be ourselves, somebody in our family, but they're our neighbors, our coworkers.
Correct.
It touches everybody that we know, and we have such a resilient, strong community that really gathers around to support these fellow locals in need. So all the money raised stays here locally.
So you have signature events throughout the year. The first one, is it coming up pretty soon in July, right? The LG
June.
Try?
No, June 22nd is the summer solstice.
The summer solstice, there you go. Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
So longest day of the year. We partner with Vail Rec District on that, and that's up in Beaver Creek. Beautiful, beautiful event. And then the LG Try is July 6th in Eagle, and then we wrap things up in September on September 1st, Labor Day weekend up in Beaver Creek with the Oktoberfest Shuffle.
Now, the LG Try, let's focus on that. That's one of the things we wanted to hit on.
Yeah.
Big event, big for the kids, and it is a triathlon of sorts, and really there's a lot of competition, but it's more about fun and just being a part of a great group of people.
That's it. So it's the 11th annual LG Triathlon in Eagle at the Eagle Pool and Ice Rink. LG stands for Laura Genelin. She was actually a grant recipient of ours, lost her battle to cancer several years ago. So a group of ladies came together and put together this amazing event. So that's Saturday. So it's a triathlon. You can compete individually or as a team. It's also the 7th annual Kids Try. So there's 3 different age brackets that cater to those little guys and girls too. And then new this year, the night before on July 5th, we're doing a mountain bike ride, just kind of like a fun ride. John Martin will be playing music. We'll have food and beer from Bonfire. So if triathlons really aren't your thing and you want to come out and support an amazing event, then that's a great way to do so.
And how would you recommend if people want to get involved with the charitable fund, they want to make a donation, they want to sign up for some of these events, the website probably, or what would you suggest?
Yeah, so go to the website vvcf.org for more information. Yeah, exactly. If you're not one that's into these, running races, triathlons, etc., you can always volunteer at our events. You can donate a silent auction. So there's various ways to get involved. You can also email me, Brooke, B-R-O-O-K-E, at vvcf.org.
Enjoy the mountain games while you're here.
You as well. Thanks for having me.
And your adventures to Thailand. I can't wait to hear more about that. You said you ate a lot of great food and did a lot of neat things, so congrats.
Highly recommend. It's a beautiful country. So.
Okay, Brooke, thank you.
Thank you.
Vail Valley Charitable Fund, check that out. The LG Try coming up in July, the summer solstice coming up here at the end of June, and then the big events, the Oktoberfest Shuffle coming towards the end of the summer. We have more of the show coming up. We have a look at that weather report with Ashley, and more live from the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
You're looking at a live shot of the Glenwood Caverns and Adventure Park. And coming up on Saturday, they're going to be celebrating the 3rd annual National Caves and Karst Day. It's a day of everything caves and fun. You can explore cave displays, test your skills in the squeeze box, and enjoy cake at the plaza at 3 p.m. And they're going to be handing out Junior Cave Scientist booklets for kids to participate in cave knowledge for prizes. Did you see that, by the way? I'm over here in Dogtown, otherwise known as Lion's Head, where the warm-ups for the Dock Dog competition are currently underway. We have some of the competitors kind of cruising around. We have a little bit of an audience starting to gather, and why wouldn't you? On a day like today, it's absolutely beautiful out here. Temperatures in the 40s so far, and we're going to be seeing our sunset tonight at 8:31 p.m. with those temperatures back in the 40s. So it's going to be a really pleasant day, really pleasant evening. You will want to have a jacket later on, and we do have just a slight chance of seeing some thunderstorms in the forecast. So bringing that rain jacket with you, good idea not only for the thunderstorms, but also if you're coming over here to the Dock Dog competition, you might get splashed. It is definitely an option. And for our I-70 forecast, 70s across the Vail Valley, 80s down along the Front Range. And as we head into the weekend, beautiful, beautiful conditions. But man, back here at Lion's Head, oh, things are heating up. We're seeing some good practice rounds. Maybe we'll get this guy in the water for you before we head off to our break. Coming up, Christie Sports can get you geared up for all kinds of conditions, whether you're here at the Dock Dog competition or if you're just maybe cruising around. Oh, here we go. Oh, all right, Christie Sports headed your way next.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview, on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Aroms, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
You work hard for your weekend, so make the most of it through Bustang, a service designed by CDOT to change the way you move. Bustang delivers passengers to destinations throughout the state, 7 days a week. So whether you want to spend your Saturday touring a brewery in Fort Collins, seeing friends in Colorado Springs, or climbing a peak near Vail, you only need to grab the reins and go. Weekend service is now available on all routes.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Bustang.
I'm standing here with gear expert Brad Dillard from Christie Sports, and you've brought a nice piece of equipment for us this morning.
Hi, Maddie. Yeah, I brought an e-bike with me. We rent these right out of the store up here at Bridge Street in Vail. This is one of the newer models. A lot of features. Pedal assist, going to help you get up those hills. Yeah, it's a great option to get around town too.
I mean, that way maybe you want to rent it for a couple days, you're staying somewhere around the village, and you don't want to have to start your morning driving anywhere. This will get you to and from everywhere you need to go in Vail.
It's the future of transportation, Maddie.
It is the future of transportation, and not a lot of emission coming off this guy, so You're being environmentally friendly.
Totally. Yeah, it's all about being environmentally friendly up here in Vail, Colorado.
It is. So you guys rent electric bikes, but you also rent downhill mountain bikes and maybe just some path cruisers?
Oh, yeah, we've got path cruisers, we've got road bikes, like you said, some mountain bikes, full suspension, hardtails, that kind of thing.
Everything you need bike-related, Christie Sports has. Something else that you guys have right now is a great sale on last season's winter gear.
Oh, you know it. Winter 2018-19 is on sale at Christie Sports. Come see us. We've got skis, boots, what else? Soft goods, helmets. It's all there. So come see us, and it's all on sale, up to 40% off.
Everything that you could need. Maybe winter might be done, but maybe you want to go ski Breckenridge and you didn't bring your stuff because you forgot that Breckenridge was open. This will get you there.
A-Basin's still skiing too, so come get it. Yeah, get out there. We had a guy buy boots yesterday. He's going to ski A-Basin.
Oh my gosh. And I mean, it's in pretty good shape still because we got a bunch of snow recently. Something else that you guys are selling, which is not ski related, is patio furniture out of your Avon store.
Oh yeah, you got to check out the Avon store for patio furniture too. Some of the best selection probably in the state, I would say. Yeah, high-end stuff. Great patio furniture to check out over there in Avon.
Which is wonderful because there's a lot to do in Avon, and there's a lot of sun to be soaked up right now. So I think that Avon's patio furniture is what you need to really take in that sunshine.
Would you say the high today was going to be?
70.
70 degrees and sunny. I need to shed this layer pretty soon.
I know. I just shedded the layer that I had on underneath this because now that sunshine is out, it is absolutely gorgeous.
Well, this is an awfully nice piece that you've gotten from the GoPro games here.
It is a nice piece. So you guys are located. You have 3 locations, four locations, one of which is under remodel right now.
Right.
So where are you guys located and what are your hours?
Right now, come see me at the Vail store here on Bridge Street, 9 to 6. They're selling patio furniture from 10 to 6 over in Avon. Beaver Creek's closed for the summer, and like you said, West Vail is doing a remodel, so Avon and Vail are the places to check us out.
And you guys can rent bikes. You guys do have options for kids, grown-ups, everyone in the family.
Definitely, yeah.
Perfect. Brad, thank you so much for meeting us out here this morning. Make sure that you stop by one of the 2 Christie Sports open locations right now. Maybe you're looking to get from village to village with some nice convenience. These e-bikes are the way to do it. Up to 20 miles an hour you can go on these guys with that nice pedal assist, so you're still getting your workout in. Make sure that you come see Brad Dillard at the Christie Sports right at the top of Bridge Street. Coming up next, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
Hey, welcome back to Dogtown. We are doing some warming up for the first big competition of the morning. It starts at 9 a.m. This is one of the 30 teams that will be competing. Look at this guy go! Oh, so great. Here at Dogtown, lots of sunshine. The crowd is really starting to come on out. We are missing you guys. And before you do come out, you're going to want to make sure that you put that sunscreen on because that is going to be very necessary today. Our highs will be in the 70s if you're going to be in the Vail Valley. Lots of sunshine, about a 20% chance of seeing a thunderstorm. So bring that rain jacket in addition to the sunscreen and the sunglasses. And then if you're going to be traveling along the I-70 corridor to get here, 70s really across the Vail Valley, 80s down along the Front Range today. And our extended forecast, more and more and more sunshine. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine for the entire GoPro Mountain Games weekend. It's going to be so exciting. Today is just day 1 of the 18th annual GoPro Mountain Games. So we'll see if we can maybe get one more competitor here for you. Somebody's not paying attention. Oh, I tell you what, watching these guys warm up is so much fun, and they're so vocal. They're so excited about being able to compete. You see this guy? Oh, he's ready. He's totally ready. And again, for wave 1 of the Big Air competition here with the Doc Dogs, 30 teams are competing. By the way, this is his girlfriend. That's his girlfriend right here. She's too young to compete. She's only 9 months old, but her boyfriend's out there. Yep, this is Reika, by the way. She's so sweet. Very strong, very strong. She just wants to get in there. She wants to get in there. All right, come on down here to the GoPro Mountain Games. It's happening all weekend long, and you can see this action in person. It is so entertaining. Up next, we're going to send things back to Karin Millette. Do you know that Karin used to lead bike tours throughout Europe? She's amazing, and she also happens to have a handle on some of the best properties anywhere in Vail if you want this to be part of your summer each and every year. So stay with us.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
You visit the mountains for a reason. You work hard, you play hard, you earn your turns. You want to stay active. That's where we come in. If you're the type of person who likes to visit the mountains to relax and play, then you're our type of person. We specialize in treating mountain injuries for mountain people. So if you want to get back to biking, skiing, and playing in beautiful Colorado, come see the surgeons mountain locals and visitors have trusted for over 30 years. Vail Summit Orthopedics Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never-frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14. 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio, ProTrek Smart, and Mustang.
Hey, joining us now from Engler Volkers Real Estate, I've got Karin Millette, and the sun is shining. You shed your jacket. It's a nice time to be in Vail, but what isn't a nice time to be? Is there ever a time not to be here, right?
There's always so much going on. You know, Memorial Day weekend celebration, and now GoPro event. The next weekend we have Farmers Market starting, which is one of my favorite, and we're going to be one of the sponsors. Engel and Volkers.
This is for the rubber duck race in September for Labor Day.
Yeah, but we'll have a booth every farmers market to sell duckies. And we're the title sponsor for the rubber ducky race, which benefits the Rotary Club, which is a great charitable organization here in the Valley.
So the direction, I think what you're trying to imply, Karin, is that there's never a dull moment in Vail, and to be a part of this community, this lifestyle, this wonderful group of people that call Vail and the entire Vail Valley their home, it's priceless, and the opportunities are limitless too, depending upon your ownership levels, how you want to be an owner, what's it look like, right?
Yeah, there's so many opportunities, and what I'm finding is that more and more people coming here for the summer realize how beautiful it is. I mean, they say we come because of the winter, but stay because of the summer. Yeah. Obviously, the ski mountain is a huge draw, but there really are, so many affordable price points to get involved in. Fractional at One Willow Bridge behind us and the Sebastian, starting in the high hundreds, low 200s, and then condos in East and West Vail in the 6, 7, 800s. I have a beautiful home 5 minutes from here on the side of the mountain, for 1.7, 4-bedroom, 4-bath with including a lock-off, so you have some rental income potential.
Oh, that's a huge piece of the puzzle, too. That really helps put a dent in that mortgage payment for sure.
It really does.
Yeah,
and I work with a lot of investment buyers who want to come here, but they're not necessarily here for very long, maybe a month out of the year, and the rest of the time I help them manage and rent the property so that they can recapture some of their costs and expenses.
That's such a nice feature. We have photographs of your property on Alpine Drive. We're going to pull those up real quick. Tell us a little bit about this particular property if people are just like, oh my God, we got to go see it.
I'd love to. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 2-car garage, 2 fireplaces, a huge outdoor area, which is great for entertaining in the summer with a barbecue, waterfall, hot tub, fire pit. And in the winter, the interior is so cozy with the 2 fireplaces, one in the master bedroom, one in, of course, the great room. It has a loft, a custom wood-furnished office. Yep. And then the lock-off downstairs is 1-bedroom, kitchenette, living room, dining room area.
Really?
2 patios, 3 decks. It's a fantastic location, like I said, 5 minutes from here.
Now, Karen, that place, it's not occupied right now, or is it? Is it available to be seen if someone wanted to see it?
It's not occupied, and it is available to be seen. In fact, I'll be in my office today.
Right over there.
Right over there, yes. Engel and Volkers, white awning, red lettering.
You can't miss it. Is it black lettering with a red "and" sign in the middle, right?
Exactly.
And so if you're walking down the steps out of the west entrance or exit to the parking garage, you would walk right into Engel and Volkers because it is right there.
Right there next to Carrots, and the Austria House Club is right there too, so we're sandwiched in between.
It's like 100 yards away, and it's right in the middle of the GoPro Mountain Games. So if you are here and you want to check out some property, just kind of get a feel for it, get your feet wet, Karen's the lady you want to speak with. Thanks for being out here.
Talk to me.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Good to see you.
Great to see you, Mark.
Nice to see you. Hey, we have more of the show coming up. We're live at the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games. We have Epic Morning with Ashley, and we're going to be talking to Casio and ProTech smartwatches as soon as we get back. We'll be right back.
TV8's coverage of the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics, Casio ProTrek Smart, and Mustang.
No calories, no sweeteners, all smiles. Bubbly, sparkling water. Crack a smile.
This weather report is brought to you by TV8, streaming live on Facebook. Follow TV8 Vail for mountain reports, event coverage, live interviews, and more.
There's so much going on here in Vail right now. I'm looking for a safe spot to stand out of the way. Here's a live shot from the base of Gondola 1. Mountain Plaza, the end of Bridge Street, all the climbing, all the bouldering is going to be taking place up there. So make your way up there. Friday, tomorrow, is going to be the qualifying climbs for the men and the ladies going into the finals for Saturday. So that's a big event. You want to make sure you check that out. Big event. Let me say that again. Our weather for the day here in Vail, sunshine is out. A lot of energy, a lot of good vibes around Eagle County right now with the 2019 GoPro Mountain Games. And we're going to see sunshine throughout the entire day. Our temperatures here in Vail, mid to upper 70s. It's going to be a nice day. There's a slight chance, 20% chance of maybe a quick passing shower or a thunderstorm, but it's not going to stick around for long. So if you are coming to Vail for the Mountain Games, check it out. Bring a rain jacket for the afternoon. Plenty of water, sunscreen, sunglasses, a hat. and some good sneakers because you're going to be doing a lot of walking around. Tonight, our evening low is getting into the upper 30s, so breaking 40 degrees. It's going to be mild. Snow will continue to melt over the evening hours. Slight chance maybe for a passing shower evening time tonight. Denver temperatures today in the 80s. It's going to be nice along the Front Range, nice down towards Eagle and Gypsum, and nice everywhere in between Vail and the towns of Avon, Edwards, and Eaglevale. Eagle County is alive with summer, and the sunshine is with us. For the next 5 days, we're going to see sunshine pretty much every day. Temperatures are hovering in those nice warm temperatures in the mid-60s, breaking 70 degrees in a few areas, and maybe always a pop-up shower in the afternoon. So even if it's not being recorded as a percentage right now, always plan on that here in the mountains around 3 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's a look at your weather. We have a Epic Morning with Ashley coming up next.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop, with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
Top secret information. Christie Sports Epic Morning. This is Rob and Jax. That's Rob. This is Jax. Jax is a competitor who has jumped up to 21 feet, and he has also reached the senior level of competition. This guy is a pro. Rob is guiding him today. All right, good luck, you two. Rob is from Pueblo. We're going to see if we can see Jax actually dive, but he's just one of the dogs that's competing the first wave of the big air here at the Doc Dog competition this morning, starting at 9 a.m. And again, Jax is a total pro. So let's see. We got the audience over here. Let's see how far he goes. Oh, Jax, what are we going to do here? This is his fan club, by the way. His brother and sister. Oh, they're ready. Let's see how far he goes. Jax is definitely a competitor. He knows what he's doing. That's right, buddy. Yeah, 21 feet. This guy right here, I have a feeling he's going to be the one to beat in this first wave of competition. But you can come on out here and see Jax in person. It's totally free. It's all taking place at Lion's Head this morning. Good thing that this camera is waterproof. Now also, you're going to see the likes of Tex. This is Tex over here. Hey, Tex. It's his first competition. Tex and also Katie. This is Jax's girlfriend. She's also competing. So come on out. We're going to be supporting these dogs and their owners all day long. If you need to get sunscreen, maybe you need to get sunglasses, you need to get a rain jacket, you can get it all at Christie Sports. Oh, Jax. Man, he's incredible, right? Oh, stay with us. We still have more coming to you live from the GoPro Mountain Games.
My name is Eric Jackson, four-time kayaking world champion. Welcome to my next adventure here along the Caney Fork River in Rock Island, Tennessee. The WSD F30 features wearable maps in full color display. I can download these maps to navigate offline in any environment or create a track log along the routes that I choose to explore. The Casio ProTrek WSD F30 smartwatch is the perfect companion when the time calls for outdoor adventure technology.
The perfect watch for the perfect mountain games. And I've got Tyler here from Casio to give us some more information. We've got some pretty fancy watches going on.
We do. There is a lot of technology built into that little case there.
I mean, a lot of technology for such a small thing.
Oh,
and one of the big things that we want to highlight is that colored GPS navigation.
Correct. So when we developed this watch, we wanted something that was truly usable for someone in the outdoor space that still wants a smartwatch, but also wants additional functionality. So the first major concern was that we had GPS navigation and tracking built in that could be used on or offline directly on the watch. So it'll use US's GPS network, Japan's GPS network, or Russia's. So anywhere in the world you travel, you have access to the GPS receiver, and you can use satellite views, terrain maps, you can use street level views all through Mapbox, which can be downloaded in advance, take it out in the field in the backcountry when you're offline, and you can still use the watch without having any connection to data or your phone.
Which is pretty impressive because then you never have a fear of getting lost.
That is true. And it'll also, if you set tracking on, it'll give you a linear line of everywhere you've already traveled. You can set revisit points. You'll get notifications to let you know that you've come back within a certain distance of that area. So it really is helpful for somebody who wants to go off the grid, doesn't want to have to carry a bunch of extra tools, but still has a full color map available to them right on their wrist.
And it's pretty important for these athletes because then they know exactly how far they're going, and where they've been already.
Oh, exactly. Whether you're training, whether you're competing, and you want to keep your statistics for your distance, what trails you've been on, any of that kind of information, it's already available on the watch and can all be exported to the cloud. So you can send it right to the Google Drive, and you can revisit all that stuff later on your computer or share it with your friends.
Which is really cool because I know some people that like to go on bike rides and track their entire loop of bike rides so that they can share it with their friends, whether it's on their phone, but I feel like this is going to be way more accurate than a phone.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It uses really high-quality GPS receivers that are going to pick up everywhere you go, second by second. It's going to leave that line to let you know exactly where you've been. If you want to use it for repeating different rides or different places, you can revisit those routes so you can double-check where you were beforehand and the different directions you want to travel. But you can quick reference on your wrist looking up to be able to continue to look at the map as opposed to having to take your phone back out or having it mounted somewhere else. This just gives you at the flick of a wrist right back access to your full color maps.
Which I think when you're bike riding, the flick of the wrist thing is going to be nice and convenient. That way you don't pull your phone out and maybe if you're clumsy like I am, tip over.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, when we talk about distracted driving in general, the last thing you want to be doing is, biling down a route and now you're staring at a phone and not paying attention to what's in front of you when you can pick your wrist up in front of you and just get a quick reference. It does take a lot of that going back and forth between devices out of play.
And these are really nice because you can sync them to your phone and then it's right there.
Yeah, and it's still a regular touchscreen smartwatch, so you're still going to get all your notifications from your phone. You're still going to be able to go through different applications that you want to use. So it's going to give you really the best of both worlds, where you have the traditional smartwatch functionality, but all of your GPS capabilities while you're out in the field.
So it's the perfect watch for someone here in the mountains.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. It's got pretty much anything that you would need in terms of being able to track what your trips are. You can use it in the water. It's 50-meter water resistant. It's impact resistant. It's military tested, so they're extraordinarily durable. You're not going to find another smartwatch on the market that can meet those conditions.
So right now at your booth, you are running a deal on them.
Yes, we do have all of our ProTrick line on sale. We also do have G-Shock there. Everything can be purchased right from the booth. If we don't have it in stock there, we can order it from our store and have it shipped directly to you.
And not only can you order it from the store and have it shipped directly to you, but you also have a phone call service where people can call and order it through the phone.
Yeah, so you can call our store. The phone number is going to be at the bottom of the screen to let you know where you can call. As long as they have it in stock, they can ship it out to you. Or if you're more comfortable online, you can go to protrek.casio.com and order from there.
And it comes in a variety of colors. I've got a blue one, a black one, and an orange one, so you can match the watch to your style.
Yeah, basically, you get a bunch of different options. You don't get pigeonholed into just one color or one style. We do have some of our second generation available as well. So we do have plenty of choices. If you stop by the booth, we can give you a full demo on how everything works.
And are you going to be at the booth all day?
I'll be at the booth all week.
All week, and you're the man with all the knowledge.
I am the guy who knows pretty much everything there is to know about these things. So stop on by. We'll be more than happy to give you a demo.
Tyler, thank you so much for meeting us here this morning and bringing these fabulous watches. Maybe you're in the market for a new watch. Make sure that you stop by the Casio booth and you check out these ProCheck watches because they've got technology for days. Coming up next, we're going to tell you what tomorrow's show has in store for you, so stay tuned.
Hi, everyone. Al Roker here. As a guy with his own catchphrase, I appreciate that after 75 years, Smokey's only said,
"Only you can prevent wildfires."
But I'm filling in because there's a lot more to report. Like when there are parched or windy conditions out there, you gotta be extra careful with things like burning yard waste. After all, wildfires can start anywhere, even in your neck of the woods. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
we go. We're about wrapping up our show for the day. It's been a great morning, and now the town is abuzz with activity. Stuff getting underway, booths getting set up. No one's up on the High Line yet, Maddie. I think you need to kind of wander up there and see if you can sneak onto it.
Oh, man. I think that you have to be ready to just catch me at any given point, so you're going to have to be pretty speedy here,
I'm going
Mark.
to have to be hanging out under you?
Yeah.
What if I'm off by like a foot?
Then you're off by like a foot. That's not good.
A foot is a mile when it comes to that deal.
Exactly.
Hey, so make your way to Vail today, really. If you want to check out some great kayaking, head towards Homestake Peak, which is about a half an hour up south on Highway 6 and 24 on the Homestake Peak for the Steep Creek Championship. We want to thank our sponsors, though, first, and we'll give you an update of what's coming up tomorrow.
We do want to thank our sponsors. We want to thank Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, Casio ProTech, the watches that we just learned about. They've got so much technology crammed into such a little space, and of course, Bustang.
That's right. Tomorrow's going to be jam-packed. We'll be here live once again from 7 to 9. Come to Vail for the GoPro Mountain Games. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see you tomorrow for our live edition.
Study war no more. Study war.